In the wildly elastic cartoon wilderness known as Wobblewood Forest, where the trees lean into gossip, rivers occasionally reverse out of boredom, and the sun sometimes wears sunglasses just to feel cool. Bongo, the hyperactive honey brown bear whose thoughts move faster than his mouth, and Grumble, the massive gray bear whose soul permanently longs for silence, naps, and a universe that follows instructions. And the story opens on a morning that should have been peaceful, except Bongo explodes out of their hollow log home wearing a chef's hat, stacked on top of a knight's helmet, stacked on top of a birthday crown while yelling, "Wake up, Grumble, today is the day I invent breakfast again," causing Grumble to fall out of bed in slow motion, hit the floor with a puff of dust shaped like a disappointed face, and mutter, "I was in the good part of the dream," as Bongo skates in frantic circles, explaining he has discovered a new recipe after accidentally dropping honey into soup, which dropped into berries, which rolled into a fish, which fell into a bucket labeled "Do Not Mix." And before Grumble can protest, Bongo has already set up a forest kitchen complete with crooked tables, wobbly stoves, and a hand-painted sign reading, "Bongo and Grumble's completely safe cooking experience. Probably." Which immediately falls over and knocks Grumble flat, prompting him to sigh deeply and say, "I miss when nothing happened." While Bongo introduces an imaginary audience, bows so hard he flips backwards, lands in a pot, and declares it part of the act. It as Grumble attempts to quietly prepare oats, only for Bongo to crank the heat so high the stove sprouts arms and begs for mercy. A spoon turns into a snake that critiques seasoning, and bees arrive with clipboards to complain about honey usage quotas. And the chaos escalates when animals gather, including raccoons selling popcorn, a moose applauding backwards, and a squirrel charging admission. While Grumble deadpans to the camera, "Please send help," and suddenly a talent scout skunk named Pepe Stinkington appears announcing they have been selected for television because people love watching confidence collide with regret, leading Bongo to faint repeatedly in excitement while Grumble tries unsuccessfully to hide behind a sapling. And overnight the forest transforms into a full studio with cameras growing out of trees, lighting rigs hanging from clouds, and a porcupine director yelling, "More chaos, less safety," while Bongo turns every segment into a musical number involving dancing raccoons, singing mushrooms, and a jazz frog, forcing Grumble to perform reluctant cooking tutorials that accidentally go viral because of his unimpressed facial expression. And as fame spreads, Bongo becomes obsessed with catchphrases like "honey power" and "trust the chaos," shouting them every few seconds while Grumble's face appears on mugs.